Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Wow.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
A change of direction. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
The defense looked like they were trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle blindfolded in the dark on that option play. I mean, the offense hit them so fast they had no clue where it was going. The next thing you know, it's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The ball's looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle, but first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The back's got it again. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Auburn.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And here's the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's got it. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
A running play called on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30, the 20, the 10. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Auburn. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time, went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 40 now. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And they'll kick it away here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Running back grabs it on a screen. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short game.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And a nice game there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to begin the second half.
Number 12, set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
And the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Grab behind the line. It's Cox.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Offense success the formation. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. This try is no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown to bury at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's got it again. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
This is the 6th play on the drive. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They're going to run the option. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Touchdown Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Looking to pass here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown. Fouls. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Down here for this offense. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And there's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The Volunteers are in the red zone. Single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what is the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Makes a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his...
Make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The back's got it on the pitch. Out of bounds after another big game on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. The balls will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a...
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And now another deep ball here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands seem able to recover the football. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it's no good. Missed it. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
37.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. In the clear at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Tennessee 49, Auburn 37.
This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.